Hello, YouTube family. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. This is Guided by Georgia. Today, this is going to be a timeless love reading for this collective. And more specifically, it's going to be about your person of interest, whether that is your current romantic partner, whether that is somebody that you have a crush on. I do believe this reading has found you for a reason, but obviously, as always, use your discernment. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get some clarity as to how they feel about you, what the outcome is going to be, what the energy is, etc. Okay, Spirit team, please take over for my collective. So this is about the person on their mind. So collective, hold your person in your mind's eye right now. And let's go ahead and get a reading around this. Wow, we're starting off with the Fool. What else needs to come through? And Judgment. Wow, okay. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this might be new. So this might be a new relationship. It might be a new crush. It might be somebody that's quite new in your life. For those of you who that doesn't resonate for, this can alternatively represent a rebirth. So there's new energy coming through here, whether that is in terms of a new relationship or whether it's more a rebirth. Judgment is all about decision making, and I'm picking up quite strongly this energy of reflection. Maybe you're finding that your person is a little bit hot and cold right now. Maybe you're not entirely sure as to how they feel. Maybe you're uncertain as to where you stand with them. I actually really feel as though your particular person is contemplating the connection right now. They're contemplating either taking the next step forward with you. Maybe they're just generally thinking about you. They're sussing you out. And maybe also this can represent your energy. Maybe you're contemplating them. Maybe you're wondering how is best to progress with this person. Let's go ahead and get some more cards. What is this energy of thought, please? Wow, Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. So for those of you who don't know, cups represent matters of the heart. Aces represent new cycles beginning. Wow. So what I'm seeing here with this Four of Pentacles in reverse is some type of release. Your person right now is currently in the process of letting something go so that they can move forward romantically with you. Immediately, this right here tells me that your person has deep feelings for you. In fact, they're quite overwhelmed with emotion for you. You can see that cup, it's overflowing with emotion. I actually feel as though your particular person of interest, usually they are quite guarded. Usually they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. I'm getting practicality here with the Emperor, very traditional masculine energy. Your person of interest isn't usually very emotional. They don't express how they feel very easily. They are very guarded. You know, even with this Four of Pentacles here, this would show me that they have their walls up. Okay, so the vulnerability that this person feels for you, I almost get the impression as though it scares them a little bit. It scares them, the intensity of these feelings. And so that may be why you're finding or experiencing a little bit of pushback from this person. They don't know how to act around you because they've never really felt this feeling before. And to be honest with you, a time where they may have felt this feeling before, it probably didn't end up well for them, and therefore they're a little bit scarred from the past. I do feel like your person of interest has attachment issues and certain deep-rooted fears around love and relationships that may even go way back to their childhood. So yeah, they do struggle to express themselves in a vulnerable way, and that's why you're experiencing perhaps a little bit of a fluctuation in the way that they are with you. And they're really contemplating, is this worth the risk? Should I put my heart on the line for you? That's what they're thinking right now. And I do feel like they're going to make the right choice. I do see their guard coming down. I don't just feel like this Four of Pentacles represents them letting go of fear or trauma or, you know, that behavior. I also feel like for some of you, your person of interest may be releasing physical things in their life right now that don't serve them, whether they're in the process of shedding a job that they don't enjoy, whether they're in the process of eliminating certain people from their friendship circles. Just a few examples there. I do feel like they're in quite a big transformative phase of their personal life right now. They're letting go of a lot. They're questioning a lot. They're really at this kind of crossroads point in their life. I do feel like they are ready to settle down with somebody. And that's why they're at this point of reflection and contemplation. It's like they know they've got to settle down at some point, and they know they've got to face the fear of doing so. I do feel like they are coming to the realization that you are right for them. They've never felt this way before, perhaps romantically. They are choosing you. They're wanting to progress with you. And they're just kind of working through those fears right now. Let's go ahead and get some more information. So how does this person truly feel about them? What are their true intentions? This collective's person of interest. What are their true feelings and intentions? Wow. Yeah, you see, this Two of Swords here, this is that crossroads energy. It's them feeling very stuck, very blocked. Your person has really been hurt in the past. Okay, this Ten of Swords in reverse here, it's like they are carrying so much fear around pain, and that's why we have this blockage. It's almost like they have an illusion of love, a negative illusion of love, due to negative past experiences. They can't stop thinking about you though. You are always on this person's mind, like they cannot get you and the thought of you off their brain, even if they don't act congruently with that. Like I say, I feel as though your person isn't very emotional. They don't let on how they feel. And that's because of what they've been conditioned to believe, likely in their childhood, and again, due to negative past experiences. So yes, this person's intentions are pure. They want that stability. They want that tangible relationship. But fear is majorly holding this person back. Majorly. Okay, so let's take a look at what they're going to decide. What is this person going to decide? Are they going to decide to take on a relationship with this person of interest? Let's take a look. Yeah, there we go. It's the Four of Wands and Justice. You deserve to be loved, and this person has that love to provide you, and obviously vice versa. You have so much to give. You have so much love within you. And I feel like if you can keep consistently kind of showing your person of interest how committed you are to them, how much love you have to give to them, you know, that constant kind of reassurance is really going to put them at ease. And I do feel like over time, this is going to be a gradual process. They will slowly let you in. They will slowly let their guard down. I do feel like this person will keep pulling back for a few more weeks. I feel like it is going to take some time for them to get comfortable and for them to adjust to feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Anything like that is going to take time. But I do ultimately see commitment coming from this person. I see a union here. So I'm even going to go as far as saying marriage for some of you, like the combination of these two cards. Justice can represent legal documents, paperwork, that sort of thing. It also has a really strong connotation of like karma. You are supposed to be together with this person. And the Four of Wands, this is about connections coming together, not just about the two of you, but like families coming together, friendship circles coming together. It's a union. It's a divine union. I'm also picking up twin flame vibes here as well for some of you. So yeah, this energy right here feels really, really abundant. And I get the impression you already feel like that to your person, like you feel the unexplainable pull, the unexplainable magnetic connection between you, even if you have had obstacles and difficulties and challenges. I do feel like that is your intuition telling you that you are supposed to be with this person. Like we've been saying, that's not to necessarily say that the journey is going to be completely easy and completely effortless. You are going to continue to have challenges because that's how we grow. But let's take a look at what the long-term future looks like with this person. Oh my God. There is your sign of confirmation. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is beautiful energy. I do feel like happier days are ahead between you and your person. And the Star. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know it feels like you're drowning right now. And I'm even picking up here high highs and low lows. Maybe you fluctuate a lot with your person. One minute it feels really good. You're really hot. The chemistry's there. You know that this is your person. The next minute, maybe you both pull back a little bit, or maybe somebody says something that gets misinterpreted or something like that, you have really low lows and that throws you out of balance and that leaves you questioning the connection. The Star is this message of having hope and faith and trusting the journey, trusting the process. You are being guided here to have an element of fluidity. So that again means trusting the process, being open to change, being adaptable to change. The journey isn't going to look how you logically think it should look, because the universe is taking you guys somewhere better. Okay, so try not to get too rigid in your thinking, particularly around your perception of what the journey should look like. Keep open-minded, keep trusting the process. Your faith is going to be tested. But yeah, you and this person are obviously supposed to be together and happier days are ahead. It's like you're learning together. And as I said before, through challenge we learn, through challenge we grow. Let's do some angel cards. Anything else here, please, spirit guides? Focus and soulmate. Okay, so twin flame or soulmate connection coming through really, really strong here. Focus. Okay, you've probably heard me talk about this a lot, but what we focus on is what manifests in abundance. So make sure you are focusing on what you do want rather than what you don't want. And you can apply that not just to your love life, but to other areas of your life too. If, for example, you are always focusing on what's wrong in the relationship, what you don't like about your person of interest, if you're always focusing on what could go wrong, the fears, the insecurities, you're giving power to that because you're directing your energy to it. Therefore, that's going to manifest. The fears will manifest. What you don't like will manifest, etc. So turn your attention to what you do love, to what you do enjoy, to gratitude, shift into the energy of gratitude to therefore attract more of that. So that is something that is within your control, because even though you can't necessarily control everything that your person does, and there will always be things that you don't prefer. It's the law of opposites. There's always light when there's dark. You can control how you react to what is outside of your control. And that is seriously powerful, because it's very similar to what we just talked about with focus. Also, what we react excessively to is what will manifest in an abundance, because that is you directing your focus. Okay, so even though your person may be blowing hot and cold right now, and even though certain things or certain challenges might be happening that are outside of your control, try and take back control of the way that you respond to it and the way that you define it, because your reality is literally a projection of your definitions and your beliefs. But the beauty of that is that we can make change once we have that awareness. I know that can be a lot to get your head around. Let's now do some starseed cards to finish off with. Is there anything lastly here for my collective today? This is so beautiful, okay? You are not for everybody, and that's okay. So with this card, this brings in an energy of authenticity. Remember, everything's a projection of you. We attract what we are. If we want to manifest a really healthy relationship, first we have to have one with ourselves. And this is about you having that healthy relationship with you. And you can express that, you can let the universe know that you have a healthy relationship with you through showing up as you. When we are conforming, when we're hiding who we really are, when we're trying to fit in with society, when we're people pleasing, we are putting on a mask. We're not showing up authentically. And that is a behavior that affirms that we don't believe the real us is good enough to be seen. We're not good enough to take up space. Okay, so I need you to take that mask off. I need you to try and stop people pleasing, whether that is within this connection or whether that is more outside of the connection. Show up as you. The right connections will find you. The right people will find you when you shine your authentic light. And anybody who doesn't like your authentic light, that's okay, because you're not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. That's okay. The right people will find you when you are shining your natural light, okay? So embrace your unique nature, because it's your unique nature that sets you apart from everybody else. Embrace it, wear it, love yourself in that type of way. And lastly here, fall into my arms. This card here talks about going through the extremes of life. Maybe some of you have really been through some extremes in your life, extreme loss, extreme pain, extreme trauma, extreme circumstances. This card here guides you to surrender to the pain. Rather than trying to squash it down and carry on as normal, this is about you embracing the pain so that you can lovingly release it. When we bottle things up, when we try and squash things down, it festers within us. That negative energy festers within us. And often what happens, because we attract what we are, we end up attracting more circumstances that is a vibrational match to whatever it is that we've squashed down. So like, for example, if you are bottling up trauma from a negative relationship, let's say, you may keep attracting similar negative relationships because you've not dealt with that pain, and you're attracting people that are on that wavelength of what you've bottled up. Does that make a bit of sense? So I feel like this is going to be a sign for a lot of you to do that shadow work, to do that introspection. What is it you're bottling up? What is it you're holding on to? Let it out. Let yourself be sad. Let yourself express that however it needs to come out. Even alchemize it into something that benefits you. An example of that would be writing a letter or creating art that is a reflection of what you've been through, you know, alchemize it into something beautiful. Just a little bit of guidance there, because once that blockage has been shifted and once you've enabled that energy to come out of your system, you'll be able to manifest different circumstances. When you come out of the energy of fear, trauma, insecurity, you will naturally shift into the energy of love. Therefore, you'll be able to manifest love, okay? Everything is a reflection of you. So I really hope that all made sense and resonated for you. Thank you again so much for being here, especially if you watched all the way through. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can book through my Etsy. I'll put my handle on the screen now. Please don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. My handle is the same on everything. It's Guided by Georgia. Beware of fake accounts. Have a blessed day. Love and light.